What prompted me to come to EasyStreet Realty?
Well, I'd been thinking about it for quite a while.
So I wouldn't say I was floundering, but certainly, it wasn't at a time where I felt like I was doing real well.
Sometimes you can be a number very, very, very quickly.
But we all drink the Kool-Aid. Everybody says, this company's the biggest, the baddest, and everybody tells you what they're going to do for you. And then you sign, you move your license, and you know what? All of a sudden you're a lonesome cowboy there in a cubicle out there with nobody. Everybody's on vacation, and there's nobody to help you.
As a salesperson, nothing's worse than going through a dry spell and saying, what the heck am I going to do next?
It was always my own expense.
You got charged just to walk through the front door there.
I think $1,200 to $1,500 a month.
It's hard to get ahead when you got all these fees you got to pay per month, and then trying to sell. I think about where you're going to get the money to pay those.
My monthly fees here are zero.
Here at Easy Street, there's not a monthly fee.
The desk fees there aren't any.
You don't have to pay your E&O insurance. You don't have to pay for copies. You don't have a bill in your mail every month.
And our business cards are paid for.
I think it's great that that's something that's just completely pressure that's taken off your mind, and you don't have to worry about it at all because there are no desk fees.
Real estate's a game of numbers, and at least with Easy Street, I have the beginning numbers to start with.
On a good day at Easy Street, you can get 10 or 15 leads. On a bad day, you might get 7 or 8. So you multiply that by 30 days, you can get as many leads as you want.
I can honestly say they are real people, they're real prospects.
I mean, it sounds like I didn't believe it when I first came onto the company that there's an on button and there's an off button for my leads.
Just a matter of a click of the button and they start rolling in.
My biggest fear now is, what if it all starts snowballing and I can't help them all?
I could take more leads and I could take more business, but with the 3 kids at home and all the activities I'm doing with the school, it's perfect for me right now.
How many agents are going to say, I don't want a lead? Because I've got so many leads that I'm trying to work, right?
You won't be able to take leads every single day because you'll be so busy working the leads that you already have.
What other company provides good leads that you do not have to pay for?
Well, first of all, with the abundance of leads that our agents get, it would be impossible to properly manage those and be effective with each lead without some sort of technology to keep you on your toes.
The IMS is the key point, the key aspect in all of this.
The IMS that Easy Street's created is truly incredible.
I've seen other systems, Top Producer. I've tried to use just simply Outlook. Nothing is better than the IMS.
I think the IMS really helped me. Without the IMS system, I think I would have been lost.
I mean, it's like the brainchild behind Easy Street.
Because it's like any good piece of software or system that's in place, that it's working for you while you're totally unaware of it.
IMS on a daily basis, I'll talk to some client and they'll say, gosh, we really like the way you follow up with us.
And that's because they have something called auto suggest, where the IMS actually, when a lead comes into your system, the IMS tracks that leads. It kind of takes a look at the houses that they're already looking at, and it has this algorithm that says, okay, well, they're looking in this price range, this kind of house, but they haven't seen these houses, so I'm just going to send it out to them, and it's going to make it look like it's coming from me, when actually it's the IMS.
And when you've got a couple hundred leads in the database, you can't be contacting them every week.
I mean, even just a client that I sold last week, they had been on our on my system. Just I hadn't contacted them
for 3 or 4 months, or never thought I would see or hear from them. And then they find a house that finally comes to them, and they're saying, well, let's go take a look at it, Bob. You've been sending me all these things. I appreciate it. I'm going, great.
This might be luck. This might be whatever. But I took her out that day and sold her on that house.
It's almost like the system does the thinking for me.
It takes it from basically being a realtor in a company that you think, wow, I hope something happens today, to I'm making something happen today. In many firms, traditional firms, there's a culture that is very clubbish.
This company does not really have competition. We are all helping each other out because there's more than enough
business to be
had, that fear's not there. There's no reason for it to be there. There's plenty of business.
We all work together as a team.
It's just one of those types of dynamics where the culture is very open. We're not cutthroat. We're not trying to steal. And I think that's also a benefit of the IMS.
Many real estate companies talk about that team environment, but here there truly is.
I feel, I can walk up to any agent and just, throw an idea out there.
I would say it's more like family. I mean, I've been like I said, I've been here since, 6 years? 7, going on 7 years, and it feels like family.
And they're shocked by the assistance and the support that they get from their colleagues rather than only the office staff.
When it comes to availability of support here at EasyStreet, it's plentiful. I mean, on a weekend I can call any number of agents or my brokers, and someone's always there to answer the phone, talk through something with me if I have a question.
The office staff is just right there anytime you need somebody.
You have people that are available to answer IT questions, computer questions.
If people do have a problem, a question, there's always someone to go to.
Because again, that's what also makes us a great team. We have all different types of personalities. We don't have just one, A personality or whatever.
Agents that come to EasyStreet need to look at real estate as a full-time job.
I would say the realtor that really is a team player. Someone that really wants to come in and share their knowledge and just know that, that whatever agency that they worked at before, they need to leave that behind them.
I think it's a great place for new agents.
I mean, a new agent is going to get exposure to a wonderful leads program.
I think your experienced realtors will find
flexibility and the opportunities.
For the first time, I can really count on my income. As a realtor, as a full commission realtor, I can count on my income 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now.
I'm selling homes, and that's what's important.
I love what I do. I love the people I work with. I love coming into the office.
My only regret is that I didn't do it 4 years ago.
I really wish I had joined EasyStreet Realty sooner. I've been watching you since 2002.
If I were to run a real estate firm, this is the way I would want to do it.
I think if everybody knew the structure of EasyStreet, if they knew about the culture, if they knew about the leads, if they knew about the atmosphere, I think everybody would want to come here.